Hey, what's going on, guys? Got another video here for you. Sorry, it's been kind of a delay again. Hectic work schedule, you know how that goes. But today I want to talk to you about 10 or 15 symptoms that are caused by something as simple as your breathing, and more specifically hyperventilation. Well, with hyperventilation, do you ever wonder, like in TV shows and things like that? You see people breathing into a bag, like when they're upset. Why is that? We've just, as a culture, just like, oh, hey, breathe into a bag, you'll feel better. But why? Why is that? Well, see, the thing of it is we've been taught that carbon monoxide is like a waste product. It's something that's not good for the system. So I'm going to flip that on you today and tell you exactly how important it is to your system. Well, carbon dioxide levels will drop in the bloodstream when you hyperventilate, which, again, you would think that would be a good thing, but at the same time, it's like dioxide is extremely important to maintaining like a proper acid base or like your pH levels in the blood, and it's the chemical that your body uses to regulate your breathing. And that may come as a shock to you, but is actually a very important component as to how anxiety relates, because like hyperventilation, like it raises the pH levels like in your system that excite your nerve cells. Basically, when you're hyperventilating, like you're over oxygenating yourself and removing the carbon dioxide from your system, which raises these pH levels, which excites the nerve cells, which what's it going to do right then? Bam, throw you right into fight or flight, because we've all internalized. At this point, we've all internalized, and we're always kind of looking for what's going to happen next. You know what I mean? It's like, we're not patient people. And then when we have some sort of a symptom bad experience or an impending bad experience or an anticipatory bad experience, then you're going to go into fight or flight. You're going to start hyperventilating. Well, I'm going to start you off here with a list of symptoms that are caused simply because these pH levels are being raised. You know what I mean? So I got them wrote down here. It's going to make it easier for me to just kind of read this list, because it is kind of a long one, which you're going to be shocked that we've gone through a lot of symptoms that are caused by panic and anxiety, but it's like now I'm getting to the point where I'm breaking them down as to why they're happening and what's causing them. And right now you're about to get a list of the symptoms that your body's going to experience when you start to hyperventilate. Well, I can't even talk today. Weird. Anyways, here we go. Heart palpitations, tachycardia, which is a racing heart, heartburn, chest pain, numbness or tingling of the mouth, hands, or feet, muscle twitches, dizziness, faintness, lightheadedness, poor concentration, blurred vision, or a sense of separatedness from the body, which we all know is depersonalization, shortness of breath, apparent asthma, choking sensation, difficulty swallowing, lump in the throat, stomach pain, nausea, tension, muscle pains, shaking, muscle spasms, sweating, increased anxiety, fatigue, or weakness. All from the way you breathe. I mean, think about that. It's all about how you breathe. When a lot of the times I hear they're like, "Hey, my anxiety's worse in the morning." What happens to you in the morning when you first wake up? It's just like anything else. Like you wake up and then you realize you still have anxiety, and then you start to worry about what's going to happen for that day. And when you anticipate something, your body starts to tense up. You know what I mean? And then your breathing starts to shallow. And then what you're doing at that point is you're starting thoracic breathing, which is chest breathing, instead of the more healthy diaphragmatic breathing, which needs to be practiced. See, when you are using the thoracic breathing, or we're just going to call it chest breathing because it's a lot easier to pronounce, you become accustomed to this, and then your body starts to fight or flight on a consistent basis because of it. Like when you're holding your breath, when you're concentrating on something. We know that we have a hard time concentrating because you're trying to separate yourself. It's like because you're trying to battle your anxiety and you're trying to do day-to-day functions. when you're concentrating, you will tend to hold your breath, and then you have like weird yawns and you know, things like that. All kind of spark this hyperventilation. It's like, and a lot of times you're not even realizing unless you're going that you're even hyperventilating. I mean, it doesn't even go that way. I mean, it's like when your breathing starts to shallow and you're taking shorter breaths like this, that's hyperventilation. Your pH levels are going up. Your nerve system is just being thrown completely out of whack. It's being overexcited. So, and then you get these symptoms, and then it just rolls and rolls and rolls into this cycle to the point where you start to freak out and you start to get scared and you start to overanalyze and you start WebMDing. You start doing a lot of things that you should not be doing and you shouldn't be doing. So, you know, if you take just a second and try to pay attention to how you're breathing, start like put your hand on your chest and like how on your stomach and just take some normal breaths. You'll notice that you're doing more chest breathing than you are diaphragmic breathing. And that's why it's like so many times when you hear like different therapists or other people that are experts in this area talk, they always say deep breathing works, deep breathing works. And it's true. I mean, I'm doing it myself now even, and it's like I'm taking myself into an even, better level of just wellness, just feeling better because I'm paying more attention to it. So, I don't know. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. Like I said, I'm trying to make this one a little bit shorter. I know like a lot of my videos end up becoming, 15, 20 minutes, some 40 minutes. I mean, we know how that goes. But still, look me up on Facebook, Power Self. Just search it, like the page, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, anything you got going on, let me know. Put it in the comment section. Send me a private message. But today's uh, today's thing is watch your breathing, watch your hyperventilation, and hopefully this video helped you out. All right, you guys have a great day.